Oops. That can't be right. The year was 1987. Yeah, okay, here we go. The year was 2009, and at the International Criminal Court, they arrested King's Crusher for crushing too many kings. The charge? King's crushing. He rambled about the freaky French defense for a long time. This is his story. When they got tired, they decided to challenge him to a 1v1 and decide for all time who was gonna get crushed, the king or the King's Crusher. Chicky. Don't know who is whom actually, but this game, we gotta go to also, our sponsor was Lucas King, who plays the piano so gosh darn beautifully. I mean, holy cannoli. That guy can play piano. Did I closed it? Oh no. King's Crusher. Oh, here we are. Liggity live, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. He's going to be white. He's up against the Sicilian. Wowzers. Eating pizza and playing jiggity chess with the greatest of skill. And then wowzers, holy cowzers. Here comes the contestant of the miggity middle. Remember, he's playing. He doesn't want to ramble about the freaky French defense, and neither do they. Well, he does want to ramble. They don't want to listen to it. So they're going to play him in a 1v1 to free him up from the evil clutches of the International Criminal Court, who thinks that he crushed kings. King's Crusher? He would never crush a king, never. He doesn't roll around on top of their crown and jump up and down on that crown and do it like a circus on act the whole time, because he's got multiple crowns. He crushes so many kings every time his foot hits the ground, he crushes another king. He's castled on up kingside. His opponent, with 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock, King's Crusher made every single move within 15 seconds. He's so riggedy ready to crush his king. See, bam! He has got his next move already diggity down. He's done this like 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 million. Miggity. His ELO is crazy low though. Question mark 1824. Oh, that's just when he was born. That's just when he was born, back when they had the freaky French defense. He rambles about that French defense because he remembers when they had the French defense. 1944 is the ELO of his opponent. Holy cannoli, this game is insane, as his ELO is so dang high, his opponent, so we'll have to see, can he escape the evil clutches of the International Criminal Court, who wrongly suspect him, unfairly suspect him of crushing king. King's Crusher, he'd never crush a king. So now that he's going to pickety play chess for his innocent, it's a duel of fates, a diggity duel, a biggity battle here, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, a gaggle of giggly girls, all liggity laughing at King's Crusher's accusations. Hey, he crushed a king? No, King's Crusher never crushed no king, period. Under no circumstance would he ever. Where would you get such an idea? That's a fantastical flight of fantasy. You just flew into your miggity mind. There's no way the King's Crusher would crush kings. Chicky. No way he could crush kings. Chicky. His old lady would yell at him for getting kings all over the floor. He'd come through the diggity door and she'd say, why is there kings all over the floor? Wipe your booties off there, King's Crusher. You're crushing too many kings on out there, King's Crusher. And he'd say, that wasn't me, babe. That wasn't me. That was some other handsome, incredibly handsome King's crushing type of guy, not me, babe. I gotta go find my way out of this International Criminal Court, and their chess piggity player they put up next to me, they put a king versus me. What is wrong with him? Ladies and gentlemen, a crazy high ELO king. That's the biggity best they have to offer with 1944 ELO. King's Crusher, he's got 1824, but he legally loses all the tickety time to keep that ELO diggity down there so he can give people wins. He enjoys giving people wins, you know? Plus, that gives it a crushing ability. He hasn't even used up a miggity minute. Okay, just a miggity minute in all the tickety time. It was under a miggity minute, but he took a 15-second nap in there. You guys didn't miss it. It was super diggity duper. He riggedy rambled about the freaky French defense for at least 15 minutes. 15 miggity minutes. He still be rambling to this day. This is 15 years ago, and he's still riggedy rambling to this diggity dang day. All right, hotkey. That's the name of the opponent here. Hotkey. He's a hotshot officer from the International Criminal Court who comes out with that hotshot 1944 ELO. We'll have to see though. King's Crusher come out of this one. He's up and against the corner, up against the ready ropes. They've got false accusations of him crushing kings. Not likely. We'll have to see, can he crush this king? The king is going to be a kingside assault. His queen's already hanging on out there, just looking around, just hanging about, looking around. She thought it was nice to hang around over that town, this part of town. Chicky. Maybe Maybe she's getting some scouting information when it's time to crush that king. 2 minutes and 49 seconds on the clickety-clack clock. King's Crusher taking another nap here. He needs to decide what to diggity do. King, your mouse isn't even moving, King's Crusher. You're taking a nap. We see you. Chicky, chicky. Is it tea time? Hey, can you get me some tea? Do we have any tea left on the kettle? Tea? Yes, tea. Anyway, French defense. Oh, I'm playing. I'm sorry. Never mind. Here is Kingside Assault. My name's King's Crusher, and I crush king. I mean, I don't crush kings. I'm innocent. Officer, it's me. I'm innocent. I never crushed a king in my life. Let's play chess over it and see who wins. Chicky, chicky, wiki, wiki, chicky, 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 chess. Biggity Blitz style. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's advertising for Chess World. Chess World. WikiWorld.com. But I'm advertising for the YouTube channel of Ernie Biggity, Man from Biggity, Ernie Biggity Balthazar! Man from Biggity Manila, super diggity duper awesome, Biggity best chess player, period, times 10 million bajillion, he's Biggity best. There isn't any Biggity better, 68 years old, no, maybe 69 by now. Ladies and gentlemen, Biggity best, Biggity Man from Biggity Manila, the Biggity best player in the entire world, times 10,000. You don't have a tournament named after you, King's Crusher, but Biggity Man, every Biggity birthday is a Biggity Man from Biggity Man Tiggity tournament, and that's whose YouTube channel I would go check out right now if I were you. Chicky. All right, King's Crusher, making some Biggity moves down to 2 minutes on that clickety-clack clock. He's gonna have to make something happen in the near future. Otherwise, it's gonna be curtains for him. The International Criminal Court cop named Hotkey, Officer Hotkey, beating him at chess. His freedom's on the line. Is he innocent? Trial by combat. We're having a trial by combat. King's Crusher to decide whether you actually crushed any kings or didn't crush any kings, or whether or not that was actually what happened. But we'll see. King's Crusher crushed one last king in this chicky kingside assault he's put on display here. Here comes the queen, the Biggity backup from Hotkey. Coming up here, offering the queen exchange. Will King's Crusher take it? Looks like so. Indeed, he does. Do exactly as he predicted he would do. And then here comes the exchange on Diggity Down. It's the culmination of the Kingside assault in this chicky chess Biggity Blitz style of game, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, put on by the YouTube channel of Ernie Biggity, Man from Biggity Manila, Ernie Biggity Balthazar, and his super sweet chess skills. All right, there's the exchange on Diggity Down, as expected from our heroic hero King's Crusher, and he's gonna go put him in chicky check. Check. Oh, there's the exchange. But lo and behold, the Biggity Bishop is safe for the day. But no, he's not safe. You never were safe. And here comes the horse, and here comes the knight. The bishop, he had it all pre-planned out. His super diggity duper awesome, super sweet assault. That now he can riggedy rule the chickadee chessboard. But no, here comes the riggedy opponent's riggedy rook to contest the biggity middle of the chickadee chessboard. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, a gaggle of giggly girls in this chicky chess game. Wowzers, there's a cheeky check. There's a cheeky check. Ladies and gentlemen, King's Crusher with 1 minute 24 seconds on the clock. Hotkey with 1 minute on the clock, and then we can see ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, a gaggle of giggly girls, the horse versus the Biggity Bishop, which is Biggity better you're about to bear witness to. But look at the aggressive style of Hotkey's king. He's really pushing King's Crusher into a corner. King's Crusher, but is he really a wolf in sheep's clothing? Ow! Will he pounce upon this other king and crush him, jump up and down on his crown, and dance around like he's a jester on the top of that crown, singing his I Crush King song that he sings every once in a while? I don't know why the coppers thought he was guilty of crushing kings. No, but he does sing that song so well. I mean, even I believe that he's innocent. Chicky, King's Crusher. Does he crush kings? We'll have to see in this chicky chess extravaganza. Biggity brought to you apart by Ernie Biggity Balthazar, the Biggity Man from Biggity Manila. Here comes King's Crusher. Making the miggity moves that we thought he could do with 19 seconds on the clickety-clack hotkey. He's going to have to riggedy run out of time. And once again, Ernie Biggity Baltazar will be found innocent of crushing kings by trial by combat. He crushes this king in order to be found innocent of this other accusation of him crushing kings. Ha! Him crush a king? Preposterous. Let me just bear witness to him crushing this king. Wowzers, King's Crusher crushes another one. I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. I mean, his name is King's Crusher. I don't know why they call him that, but maybe because he crushes kings in the world of chicky chess. Blitz style, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas, a king, crushing it on the piggity piano. Go out there and chickity check I'm on out, piggity period. That's all original miggity music by Lucas, King's Crusher. Crushing it on the piggity piano. Lucas King and King's Crusher. Boy, I didn't even realize that, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's out of time. Hotkey, Officer Hotkey, he'll have to go home to his family and say, dang, I didn't crush that king. That guy was innocent. He crushed me. I was a king, but then I'm not anymore. He crushed me. King's Crusher. Miggity man from Manila.